Hello, ladies, recap here. Spoiler alert, watch out and keep safe always. In ancient times, a man named Su Wenwu discovered 10 mystical rings. These artifacts blessed him with immortality and unmatched power, allowing him to become a dominating conqueror. Founding the 10 Rings organization, the terrorist syndicate would spread to nearly every corner of the world over the millennia. Still, Wenwu was not satisfied. Having heard of the ancient village of Ta Lo, he sought to enter the realm for its mythical creatures. In 1996, he ventures into a bamboo maze and comes across Li, a woman guarding the entrance to Ta Lo, who decrees that he is unwelcome in their village. Wenwu refuses to back down, leading them to fight. The two lock eyes on multiple instances, and while Li manages to defeat him, they quickly fell for each other. Li retells this story to her young son Shang-Chi, while also giving him a green pendant to find his way back home. In the present day, Shang-Chi, now going by Sean, and his best friend Katie Chen work as hotel valets in San Francisco. This comes as a minor annoyance to their friends Sue and John, along with Chen's parents, as Chen and Sean are overqualified for their job. One morning, while they ride the bus to work, Sean is suddenly attacked by men seeking his pendant. As he manages to hold his own against them, Chen is forced to take over the wheel after the bus driver is knocked unconscious. After Sean throws his attackers off the bus, Razor Fist emerges and attempts to kill him with his machete limb. While Sean escapes unharmed, the assassin, working for the 10 Rings, has seized his pendant. Recalling a postcard supposedly sent by his sister Su Xiaoling, Sean prepares to depart for Macau. Chen insists on tagging along with him, determined to learn who Sean truly is. On the flight, Sean reveals his true name to Chen and his life before meeting her. After his mother died while he was 7, Wenwu began to train his son to become an assassin. Under the cold supervision of his mentor, the death dealer, Shang-Chi learned the many ways to kill a man. Finally, after 7 years of training, he was sent on a hit, but he fled to San Francisco instead. After landing in Macau, Shang-Chi and Chen locate the address of the postcard, finding the Golden Daggers Club. However, as Shang-Chi had signed a form when he first entered the building, he unknowingly had placed his name in for a fight on the grand stage. As Chen spectates, Shang-Chi faces a new opponent, a woman whom he immediately recognizes as Xiaoling. Shang-Chi refuses to fight and attempts to inform her about their father's impending arrival, but he is knocked out. Xiaoling, embittered at her brother for abandoning her when he fled for San Francisco, reveals that she was not the one who sent the postcard. The 10 Rings infiltrate the club searching for Xiaoling's pendant. Shang-Chi and Chen are left by themselves when Xiaoling deserts them for the elevator. They attempt to scale the scaffolding outside to reach another elevator, but the terrorists attack them there. Shang-Chi fails to catch Chen when she begins to fall, but Xiaoling saves her. Death Dealer appears to snatch Xiaoling's pendant, prompting Shang-Chi to give chase and fight him. Shang-Chi prepares to kill his mentor, recalling his harsh treatment during his childhood training. However, Shang-Chi is stopped by Wenwu, who has already captured Xiaoling and Chen. They are taken back to the 10 Rings headquarters, where Wenwu reveals that his late wife has been calling out for him to come and save her. Recounting that she had left her village to be with him, he believes that the people of Ta Lo have imprisoned her for that decision. Then, using the pendants from both his children, he generates a magical map made of water. The map illustrates a clear path through the bamboo forest to Ta Lo, which only opens before the Qingming festival. Wenwu reveals his intention to burn the village of Ta Lo down after rescuing his wife, a plan which alienates his children and Chen into raising their objections. For this, they are thrown into a cell. They eventually meet and imprison Trevor Slattery and his Dejiang pet Morris, who reveals there's a way to pass through Ta Lo's forest maze without waiting for the clear path to be revealed. Using an escape route discovered by Xiaoling, the party infiltrates the garage. After hijacking Razor Fist's car, they fight off the 10 rings and flee from the compound. Approaching the forest maze, Chen is guided by Morris and Slattery as she maneuvers through the shifting bamboo to reach Ta Lo. They manage to make it through unscathed. As they drive into Ta Lo's village, they are confronted by the locals, who urge them to turn back. However, Li's sister Nan intervenes, finally meeting her niece and nephew. Nan takes them through the history of the realm, once a prospering civilization. The emergence of the Dweller in Darkness and its army of soul eaters devastated Ta Lo to near destruction. Fortunately, the Great Protector intervened, and the Dweller was sealed off in a cavern, where it would begin to lure people to it by imitating the voices of their loved ones. Nan suspects that Wenwu had fallen victim to the Dweller's influence. As she trains Shang-Chi in aerokinetic martial arts, Xiaoling practices with a new rope dart, while Chen learns archery, all in preparation for Wenwu's arrival. One night, Shang-Chi sits alone at the lake and remembers the night of his mother's death, at the hands of his father's rivals, the Iron Gang. He reveals to Chen that he lied about not carrying out the hit against the gang's leader on his first mission. He declares his intention to kill his father for his involvement. The following day, Wenwu and the 10 Rings begin their invasion. Shang-Chi confronts his father, but Wenwu overpowers him and casts Shang-Chi into the lake. Wenwu approaches the barrier and begins to attack it, which releases the Soul Eaters. Death Dealer is immediately killed when his soul is taken, prompting Razor Fist to ally the 10 Rings with Ta Lo's guardians to confront the new threat. In the lake, the Great Protector saves Shang-Chi, who arrives at the barrier to confront his father once more. Wenwu loses control of his rings to Shang-Chi during the fight but is spared. Shang-Chi declares that his family needs him. Soon after, the Dweller in Darkness emerges from the weakened barrier. Realizing that his sister-in-law was telling the truth, Wenwu saves his son and passes his rings to him before the Dweller fully steals his soul. The Great Protector is nearly killed by Soul Eaters and the Dweller but is fortunately saved by Xiaoling and Qin. With the help of his sister and the Great Protector, Shang-Chi uses the rings to tear the Dweller into pieces, ending the battle. Although victorious, both the people of Ta Lo and the 10 Rings suffered heavy losses. The surviving combatants, including Nan, the 10 Rings, and Slattery, hold a vigil to honor the dead. Shang-Chi bids goodbye to his father. He and Chen return to San Francisco and tell the story of their adventure to Sue and John, who do not believe them. Wong emerges from a portal and brings Shang-Chi and Chen to Camartage to discuss the origin of his father's rings, making Sue and John realize that they were telling the truth. Carol Danvers and Bruce Banner are contacted for help, but they turn out to be clueless. Upon further examination, the mystical relics are shown to have a beacon transmitting a mysterious message. Meanwhile, Xiaoling returns to the 10 Rings headquarters and becomes the organization's new leader.